Hello everyone, and welcome to 99 Episode 2, or welcome back maybe? I honestly don't know what would be the most appropriate intro considering this is a separate branch, I'm assuming. So the last one ended with a very suspenseful to be continued, much like Back to the Future 2. We'll see if we get more details this time around, I'm sure we will. We're still playing with vocal settings too, so sorry if it's loud.
Or, quiet.
Yeah, that too. Everyone has a few memories that they hold especially dear. Things they can't forget, things they mustn't forget. It goes without saying, but I have some too. Or at least I should have. And yet, they seem to have vanished. Why that is, I cannot say. But they've been scrubbed from my mind so thoroughly that I cannot begin to guess at what they may have been. All that remains is an incredible sense of unease. This is a lot more melancholy than I was expecting for the beginning of this episode. Alright, well, gotta remember. Scarcely half a month has passed since the new term began and I became a second year. And yet this has been perhaps the most eventful 15 days of my entire life. It all started at the festival. A while back, there was this anime called Mobius Ring, The Cycle of Reincarnation, in case you haven't heard this for 10 million times. The town I live in, Shiromitsugawa, helped sponsor it as a way of promoting tourism to the area. The show had some convoluted plot based off of local folklore. It left a big impression on a small group of dedicated fans, but most people regarded it as one of those oddball shows that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Though it went down in anime history as a complete failure, it's unclear whether the bigwigs behind the regional sponsorship deal are clueless to that fact or simply aren't willing to admit it. It's been 2 years since that anime aired. And so we had the second annual Mobius Festival, a ham-fisted attempt to get some mileage out of the anime despite the local residents' overwhelming opposition to going through the cringeworthy event a second time. Unfortunately, an earthquake happened right as things were getting started, putting an abrupt end to the festivities. To make matters worse, the earthquake shattered the namesake treasure in the Shrine of the White Viper's relic, a location featured prominently in the anime and also the site of the festival. As a result, a gate opened between our world and a parallel dimension. I wish I was joking, but no, that really happened. After that, we found a statue that turned out to be a petrified human. That was the start of my surreal half-month. The next major incident was when one of the students from my school, Hakusen Academy, set the building ablaze using some strange power. During the fray, my classmate, Miyako Kujo, used some kind of superpower to extinguish the source of the flames. And if that wasn't crazy enough, one of the residents of this parallel world, Sophitia, showed up at my house. After seeing so many crazy things, all I could do was believe the story she told me. It appeared all of these incidents had been caused by powerful objects known as artifacts. They spilled into our world from Sophitia's, but they look like ordinary jewelry. They grant their wielders immense power, but are also liable to drive them insane. Not even Sophitia knows how many artifacts have found their way into our world. We still haven't caught the murderer behind the petrification incidents, and there's a real possibility that other malicious users with no reservations about using their power might pop up. If that happens, there'll be even more innocent victims. Worse, if other villains appear, they might spur the user of the evil eye to commit even greater atrocities. I've teamed up with Kujo to catch the culprit, and our first course of action had been to look for a trustworthy user to win over to our cause. Pretty wild story, right?
頑張ろうね。この町を守るために。
It was just yesterday that I tried to show off to Kujo by offering my assistance. Seriously, the whole thing's so crazy it feels like it came right out of an anime. If this were a TV show, Kujo would be the main character and I'd be the sidekick. Technically, I have an artifact as well, but I have no idea what it does or how to use it. In fact, I didn't even know I had one until Sophie told me. Theoretically, I should have an accessory of some kind too, but I haven't been able to find anything like that on my person. At any rate, I'm pretty much useless. Kujo's power, stealing an object and making it so its former owner doesn't even remember that it was theirs, is amazing. I can't do anything like that. Frankly speaking, I'm not sure I'll be any help at all. So I wondered, what can I even do? How can I help?
I imagine his version of this would be like, hey, look over there. Grab. It was never here.
Ooh! That's why right now I'm looking for some new comrades. I'm not prepared for this crazy life I've been thrust into, but I know the world's not going to wait for me.
はーい、連絡事項は以上。今日はこれで終わり。日直さん。
We stand and bow, signaling the end of homeroom.
はい、お疲れ様。気をつけて帰るようにね。
She picks up her logbook and leaves the classroom. Now then.
かけるくん、帰りましょう。
No thank you.
We're on clooning. All right.
We're on George Clooney duty today.
We've got to watch Batman and Robin for class.
Oh no, the bat nipples.
We're on cleaning duty today, remember?
ああ、そうだった。
My friend Yuichi walks over and drops his bag on my desk. The two of us then head to the corner of the classroom where the supply closet is, pick up our brooms, and walk out into the hallway.
めんどくさー。業者入れればいいのにね。
You said it, man.
掃除のたびにこれ言ってる気がする。
That's because it sucks.
さようなら。またね。
What? Oh, yeah. Bye.
バイバイ。
I stammer out a reply as Kujo walks past us to the hallway. Yuichi waves for a few seconds, then turns to me with a cold stare.
Yeah, what?
急に仲良くなってんだよな。昨日も二人で突っ込んでいったし。
You think this is crazy? You should have seen the last route.
What crazy? Oh, right, that.
Hard to believe that whole thing with the fire was just a day ago. When it ended, the fire disappeared just as quickly as it came, leaving the firefighters flummoxed. Chances are a good chunk of the school saw me and Kujo dashing into the heart of the fire just before it vanished. Guess I shouldn't be surprised there are rumors spreading about us now. Oh, this also explains all the weird stares I've been getting in class. That said, it seems like most of them don't have a bad impression of me, at least.
二人だけ呼び出されてたよね。先生に。怒られた？
I'll say. We got the whole spiel about how we need to value our lives more and not be reckless and all that.
妹いるんだよね、一年に。ソラちゃんだっけ？
Yeah, written funny though. Uses the character for heaven instead of the one for sky.
妹を助けるために火の海に飛び込んだわけだ。かっこいいね。そういうところにグッときちゃったのかな、九条さん。
You can't be serious.
いやだから勘ぐってるわけですよ、みんな。
They have.
そう、みんな。
It's not what you think, okay? I mean, you know I live alone, right? Well, I can't be asked to cook, so I go to Nine Ball a lot.
ああ、九条さんがバイトしてるお店ね。
That's how we know each other, and that's all there is to our relationship.
ストーキングを続けた結果、仲良くなれたと。
Well, no.
Yeah, I mean, no. Hey, stop twisting my words. I just happen to like Nine Ball, see? And Cujo's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's all about the Salisbury steak. They have amazing Salisbury steak. No, really, they do.
You totally don't believe me.
まあ、そういうことにしておいてあげようじゃないか。
Damn it.
Yoichi smirks. Honestly, I didn't even realize that it was Cujo working as a waitress at Nine Ball until recently. Like, I knew Cujo from class, but I hadn't connected her with the cute part-timer at the restaurant at all. I mean, the whole Clark Kent thing was just way over my head. The only reason we're talking now is that I've gotten wrapped up in this whole thing with the artifacts. But it's not like I can tell Yoichi that. He'll think I'm insane.
そういえばさ、話変わるけど、
What's up?
昨日の火事で一気に持ってかれちゃったけど、あの石像の女の子、
Yeah.
人間だったんでしょ？ただの石像じゃなくて。
Oh, were you not here for that?
Oh, that's what the news was saying. Well, they did say nothing was confirmed yet, but everyone's pretty sure it was a real person.
人が石になるってどんな病気？怖いよね。
A disease. Right, I sure hope that's all it is.
あれ？もしかして信じてる口？ネットで流れてる化け物がどうとかいう噂。
At the very least, a monster is something you have more control over than a disease.
怖いよ。あ、でもウイルスは目に見えないもんね。化け物なら見たら逃げられるけど。
Assuming it gives you enough time to run.
やだな、もう怖いな。
Let's get back to cleaning.
はいはい。
The pair of girls on duty give us pointed glares, reminding us of our unfinished tasks. A monster, huh? I guess in a way you could call this the work of a monster. They're a villain using the power of an artifact to commit murder. I need to hurry and find some allies. Right now, we've only got me and Cujo. Actually, since I can't do anything, for all intents and purposes, it's Cujo fighting alone. This monster is too much for her to handle by herself. Once we finish cleaning, I head straight home. Not much happened today. The only times I talked to Cujo were a quick good morning and then that farewell after school. We didn't talk at all about the artifacts or about how we're going to look for comrades. Though I guess it's not exactly the kind of thing we can talk about at school to begin with. What's our next move? We only just started, but I feel like we've already stalled out. I pull my smartphone out and flop down on the floor. I have Cujo's number now, so I should just consult her if I'm at a loss. But I don't have any female friends, so I always feel awkward when talking to a girl. Man, I'm pathetic. A noise from the front door brings me to my feet. Maybe it's Cujo? Nah, no way. So it can only be... The door creaks open, and as I suspected, my sister pops her head in. Our eyes meet. For some reason, she winks at me, then wriggles her way in through the half-open door. She then softly shuts the door behind her and tiptoes toward my bed. What does she think she's doing?
So she totally thinks she's invisible, right?
It seems to be the case. She shrugs off her bag and falls onto my mattress. Oh, I wonder, yeah, she's probably testing her power, but she hasn't told us about it yet. Damn brat, acting like she owns the place. I can't believe she's just ignoring me like this. The suspense.
The hell? Stop ignoring me, you.
Sora glances at me, then looks away. And then she looks back at me in utter shock. Wow, she did a double take. Pretty sure she's not faking it. What is she so surprised for? She barged in here in broad daylight. Did she really think I wasn't gonna notice? Surely she's not that dumb.
いや、なんで？
What are you even asking? Don't just barge in my room without permission and start lounging on my bed.
だって見えてる？私のこと。
What kind of question is that? I mean, yeah, duh.
ちょっと待って、やり直しさ
A do-over for what? Just get the hell out of here.
せて。ちょっと待って、もう一回チャンスちょうだい、もう一回。
She rushes out of the room, not bothering to shut the door behind her. A few seconds later, she's back. Sora pokes her head through the tiny gap in the door once again. Like before, she slowly tiptoes her way over to my bed.
Look, just give it a rest. What the heck are you even trying to do?
なんでニーニには私が見えてんの？
Okay, seriously, what kind of question is that? Why wouldn't I be able to see you?
見えるはずないの。
What? Why not? Did you die? Is this actually your ghost?
Ooh.
違くて。くそ、お父さんとお母さんには聞いたのに。
Oh, it sounds like we're the favorite after all. Grumbling to herself, Sora plunks down on my bed. Honestly, what the hell is she talking about? Though there is something nagging me about what she said. How can you see me? It worked so well on Mom and Dad, too. Huh. Don't tell me she...
You aren't gonna say you suddenly got superpowers or anything, are you?
She gives me a triumphant grin. Holy shit, I was right.
あ、こいつバカだとか思ってます？いいんです、そんなこと思っちゃって後で恥かくことになりますよ。
Pretty sure the only way I'm gonna have egg on my face is if you throw it at me.
Did you maybe find a small accessory of some kind?
え？
Spill it, Sora.
拾ったっていうか、まあ、うん。
Is it something you keep randomly finding somewhere close to you, like it's in your pocket even when you don't remember putting it there?
うん。なんで知ってるの？
Aha, it's our superpower, just kidding.
You gotta be shitting me.
なに
I can't believe you became an artifact user.
怖い。急に中二なこと言い出した怖い。何？何？
Artifact? That's the name for those accessories like yours.
ほー。あれ？なんでそんな詳しい感じなの？
Sighing, I pick up my smartphone. Okay, time to get over my embarrassment with talking to girls. Kujo needs to know about this.
ちょっと無視しないでよ。もっとこうさ、ニーニにバカにされるの想定してたんだけど、なんであっさり信じてるの？私びっくり。
More or less freaky than you suddenly developing superpowers.
There's someone I want to introduce you to.
ちょっと待ってって。ニーニが私をポカンとさせるのは想定外だから、ついていけてないから、まず私の話を聞け。
I'll listen to what you have to say later. I promise.
I start up my chat application. And then I fire off a message to Kujo. I found us a comrade!
Boris reporting. There is nothing I cannot do.
I take Sora with me to Nineball, where we all plan to meet. Kujo didn't have a shift today, so it seems she was already halfway home from school and is doubling back to meet us. I feel kind of bad for making her do that, but this isn't something we should put off.
ねえ、誰？紹介したい人って。っていうか何なの？ニーニが妙に真剣で怖いんだけど。
You're a lot more expressive in this episode than you were in the last one.
I'll explain everything soon, so stop asking me every 5 seconds.
I do my best to placate Sora, who's still a little miffed that she didn't get to surprise me like she wanted, and open the door. The bell on the door rings as we step inside. A waiter immediately walks up to us. He asks if we want a table for 2, and I give him a non-committal reply as I scan the tables. Looks like Kujo's not here yet. I tell the waiter there's just the 2 of us, and he takes us to a table. I dither over whether we should sit next to each other, but in the end I decide it doesn't matter. We take our seats across from each other.
ああ、もう意味わからん。ニーヤンのおごりね。
Sure, today's on me.
But no fruit parfaits.
え、マジ？どうしよっかな。もうすぐご飯だしな。
No, actually, when you really think about it, he wouldn't know the fruit parfait even existed yet.
Oh, I know, I'm making a meta joke.
Excuse me, can we both get a cola?
As our waiter brings over a couple of glasses of water, I hurriedly place an order. While Sora is still stunned, the waiter nods and walks off.
好きなのって言ったじゃん。
Oh, like I'd let you order when I'm treating.
くそ、兄貴め。
That face, though.
Well, if you don't like what I got for you, we can trade.
You can have the cola, or you can have the cola.
二つともコーラじゃねえか。
Sora snaps her menu closed and shoves it back into its holder. She then heaves an exaggerated sigh.
ねえ、いつ来るの？紹介したい人は。
Right now.
She just got here.
I look down at my message Kujo sent me and type back, "Gotcha. We're sitting over by the wall." Kujo walks through the door the moment I turn around. Our eyes meet, and she heads to our table with a smile.
ごめんなさい。お待たせしました。
Oh, this is new.
Don't worry about it. I'm the one who should be apologizing, calling you out of the blue and all that.
あれ、この人。
Sora, come over here.
あ、うん。
Sora gets up and moves to the seat next to me. Kujo then takes the seat Sora vacated.
コロナグループのだよね。フェスの時コスプレしてた。あ、うん、そっか。フェスにいたもんね。昨日も会ってるけど。昨日、あ、ニーニと一緒に助けに来てくれた。
Hey, first one for this episode.
改めまして、九条美也子です。あ、はい。ニーニの妹のソラです。
We're up to 2. Wow, this is gonna get high fast. The 2 of them bow awkwardly to each other. Sora can be pretty cheeky when she's with me, but she's shy around strangers. It's no surprise she's nervous. Just then our sodas arrive, providing a break in the conversation. Kujo places an order while Sora sips her soda to calm her nerves. As the waiter leaves, Sora bows to Kujo again.
昨日はすみません。火事でめちゃくちゃ動転しておりまして、ろくにお礼も言えず。いえいえ、私は何もしてないから、お礼なら新見くんに。
Oh, you're the one who put out the fire, Kujo.
でも、新見くんがいなかったら、とてもできなかったから。あれは新見くんのおかげ。
Well, I don't think I... well, whatever. Sora.
はい。
you figure out what we're doing here yet?
いや全然わかんねえな。
She's kinda slow on the uptake, huh? Though considering how crazy the truth is, I can't really fault her for not guessing. It took me some time to come to grips with it too.
仲間ってソラちゃんのことだよね。
From what she's told me, yeah.
まさかこんな身近にユーザーがいたなんて。当てた。またユーザー？それ何？二人の造語？それとも世界共通の言葉？
Calm down, we'll explain everything. Kujo, mind doing the honors?
Kujo's iced tea arrives. She pushes it away a bit without taking a sip and starts explaining. Just like she did for me, she takes her time, covering it all from beginning to end. She goes over artifacts and users, and explains how the terms are all borrowed from Mobius Ring, the cycle of reincarnation. She then goes over how these artifacts came from a different world and aren't supposed to exist in ours. Next, she tells us how all of these events match up with the plot of Mobius Ring anime. She goes on to explain how there are multiple artifact users around, and that the petrification incidents, as well as the fire, were both the work of users. She finishes by stating that she herself is one such user, and that she too has awoken to the strange new power. Sora's mouth hangs open in shock. Yeah, like that.
Wow.
Alright. And then not a word more. She must be shook.
私のアーティファクトはこれ。
Kujo fishes around in the pocket of her sweater and takes out the hair clip. She hesitantly puts it on the table.
能力は他人の所有物を奪うこと。奪う。実演したいけど、ここではごめんね。
Kujo puts the hair clip away with a pained smile. Kujo has a strong sense of justice, so she's rather concerned about her ability being the power to steal. She started to see her ability in a more positive light once she learned that she could steal others' artifacts, giving her the strength to face down criminals like the villain behind the petrification incident. But even so, she's still having trouble completely accepting her powers.
はあ、なるほど。やっと分かってきた。あの地震でっていうか、神社の宝物が壊れて超能力者が出現したってことね、この町に。うん、そういう解釈でいいと思う。
Yeah, I feel like we could have done that instead of, the entire summary at the beginning of this, but whatever.
すっげえ、前に見た海外ドラマみたい。すっげえ。ソラちゃんもアーティファクトを持ってるんだよね。あ、はい。私のは。あ、待って。
Kujo gently cuts off Sora when she starts digging through her bag.
出さなくていいよ。大丈夫。でもさっき見せてもらったし。私みたいに奪える人がいるかもしれないから、自衛のために隠しておいた方がいいと思う。ああ、なるほど。
Nodding, Sora closes her bag. Kujo makes a good point. I hadn't even considered that there might be others out there with similar powers, but now that she's brought up the possibility, I can see where it's a bad idea to just go around flaunting your artifact.
能力だけ聞いてもいいかな。あ、聞きますか。ついに聞いちゃいますか。
Earlier you were freaking out because I could see you, so I guess that means you can become invisible or something?
近い。すごく近い。近い。どんな能力なの？気配を。
Dotted line girl? What?
気配を殺せます。おい、顔に出てんぞ。しょぼって思ったでしょ。思ってるでしょ。
No.
Well, no, it's more like I just don't get it, I guess?
だから気配を殺すんですよ。気配を殺して存在感が薄くなることによって実質透明人間になれるんですよ。実際に姿は消えないってこと？消えない。でも気配がないから認識できないんすよ。ゼロだから。存在感皆無の空気だから。
Wait. So does that mean you were using your power when you came to my place?
はい。
But I could see everything you were doing.
だから本当は見えないはずだったの。なぜかニーヤに聞かなかったの。
I have as many as 6 eyes.
Mind tricks don't work on me, only money.
How about you try using them right now?
いいよ、やってやんよ。
And go.
でもスティグマ出たら。何？なんだろう、紋章みたいな。力使った時体に出ない？え、出るの？そんなの。そのはずなんだけど。
Aren't you supposed to, like, learn how to use your powers and all the stuff that goes with it the moment you get your hands on your artifact?
個人差があったりするのかな。新見くんのアーティファクトも何も教えてくれなかったみたいだし。
Thanks for reminding me.
新見くんの？え？ニーニも超能力使えるの？
Well, no.
Not exactly.
I'm supposedly a user too, but I can't use my powers. I don't even know where or what my artifact is.
どういうことなのかな？
No, that's the line. We're moving on.
ただの嘘つきじゃねえか。
I'll put a sock in it. I'll explain everything later. Just show us your powers, okay?
お、いいぜ。やってやんよ。
Nah, but if we watch and we're amazed, then they're not working. She pushes up her sleeves, though they fall back down right away, and frowns slightly as she starts concentrating. Let's see what you can do. Oh, great and powerful sister mine.
What are you waiting for?
は？
What do you mean, huh?
もう使ってますけど。
Not
これは
impressed.
あれかな？二人とも見えてるパターンかな？
We can totally see you. Your presence is like 100% still here.
それ。
Also, you just sat on that piano. Sora's head crashes down onto the table, or maybe that's what that sound was. She seems pretty shocked, but at least she still has the presence of mind to move her soda out of the way so she doesn't knock it over.
なんてた。能力使って部屋に忍び込んだのにニーに普通に気がつくし、なんで聞かないんだ。
The waiter comes back. Hey, where'd that other girl go?
You sure you know how to use it?
気の毒そうに言うのやめろ。使えるから本当にマジで。フォローしようとしてやっぱり言葉が見つからなかった感出すのもうやめて。なんなのもう。でもソラちゃん、こんなに大声で話してるけど。
Oh, hey.
ほらねえ、周りの人全然気にしてないでしょね。
Well, true.
There's a group of girls sitting at the table by the window, and a girl in a Kuho Girls Academy uniform sitting in the corner eating a parfait. It's the parfait queen. But none of them are staring at us. For that matter, even the staff isn't looking our way. It honestly seems like no one's even noticed Sora's shouting. Flaky as she seems, Sora's not the type to lie about things like this, and our earlier conversation practically confirmed that she's a user, but...
Yeah, I'm still confused.
もうなんなんだよ。 一番理解させたい人に効果出ないとか、なんか条件あるのかな。
Your artifact didn't tell you the details of how it works?
教えてくれないよ、そんなの。なんとなく使ってるよ。そうなっちゃうよね。私も手探りで条件を調べてみたし。
I guess if there are artifacts like mine that don't tell you anything, it shouldn't be that surprising there are some that only tell you a little bit. Each individual artifact seems to be different.
そうなのかも。とにかく能力の使用に制限や条件があるのは間違いないと思うから、多分今は満たせていないんだろうね、私たちに。
We didn't sign the privacy policy.
そう、気を使えないニーニが悪い。
Wait, how is this my fault? You're the one who needs to figure out the conditions, not me.
まだ力の使い方よくわかんないんだから仕方ないでしょ。何にもできないニーヤンよりマシだよ。
Ow.
You picking a fight, punk.
おお、いいぞこら、やったら。
Is it just going to look like we're fighting ourselves?
ソラちゃん、今は使ってないよね。他のお客さんに迷惑になっちゃうから。すみません。
Sora meekly backs off. We joke around like this all the time, but I think Kujo believed we were seriously arguing with each other. Her gaze flicks back and forth between us as she tries to think of another topic to lighten the mood. After a few seconds, she turns to Sora with an apologetic smile.
そういえばごめんね。私、慣れ慣れしくソラちゃんって呼んじゃってて。いいっすいいっす。それしか呼び方ないだろうし。私は下の名前、みやこでしたっけ。うん、そう、九条みやこ。じゃあ、みやこ先輩って呼ばせてください。うん、これからよろしくね、ソラちゃん。よろしくっす、みやこ先輩。
Sora raises her glass in a toast. Kujo seemed confused for a moment, but then she raises her glass as well, and the pair clink them together. I certainly didn't expect Sora to be the first addition to our team. This week has just been a series of surprises. Oh wait, I haven't actually asked if Sora wants to join us yet.
Hey, I've got something important to ask you. Now that I know what your power is.
お？なんだおい、偉そうだな貴様。
Just listen, okay? This is a serious request.
うん。
We're trying to catch the criminal behind the petrification incident.
ほう。一番の目的はソフィーさんのお手伝い。アーティファクトの回収だね。ソフィー、新キャラが出てきましたけど。
I was about to mention that actually. I was about to be like, have you even told her who Sophie is?
Yeah, she may have glazed over that part.
She's someone from a parallel world.
No biggie.
おお。
I'll explain later. Anyway, we're trying to catch the person behind the petrification incident and collect all the other artifacts horror had.
Gotta catch them all.
危険なこともあるかもしれないけど、ソラちゃん、よかったら。いいよ。
Well, at least think it over.
だって別に断る理由ないし。石化事件はぶっちゃけよくわかんないけど、あんな火事みたいなことがまた起こるかもしれないんでしょ。
Okay, I'm pretty sure she actually did cover the petrification thing.
だったらやるよ。どういうわけか超能力に目覚めちゃったわけだし、なんていうか燃える展開。私今主人公っしょ。
Sora pumps her fist. She's surprisingly hyped about this. And while she looks like she's not taking things seriously, I know that's not the case. That fire yesterday gave her a real scare. Sora knows better than anybody just how terrifying artifacts can be. I'm certain she's given this answer a good deal of thought. To tell the truth, I don't want to expose my sister to danger. But I've just got this hunch that she'll be alright, no matter how dicey things get. Though I couldn't really say why.
ってわけでするよ協力。手伝う。ありがとうソラちゃん。 何もできない誰かさんよりは役に立ちますよ。
Yeah, yeah, we'll be counting on you.
へっへっへ。お腹空いてきちゃった。なんか力使うとお腹減るんだよな。わかる。短時間使うだけでも意外と疲れるよね。そうそう、マジックポイント消費してる感じある。
It's a bit early, but how about we get dinner? I mean, we're already here, so we may as well.
おごり？
Fine, I'll cover yours.
やった。
Oh yeah, you're gonna be eating at home, aren't you, Kujo?
そうね、お家で。
Well, I mean, your family owns the place, so technically you are.
Well, it'd be awkward if we just ate here without you, so I guess we should call it a day.
モック行こう、モック。
Seriously? Again?
いいじゃん、こういう時しか食べらんないし、お母さん買ってきてくれないし。そういえば新見くんだけ一人暮らしなんだよね。
Oh yeah, just me.
ご実家で食事をとったりはしないの？
I used to last year, but it's just such a pain traveling back and forth. Plus, I don't have a room to stay in there anymore.
ニーニの部屋はこの私が乗っ取った。
No shame whatsoever.
Which is why I only go home for long holidays.
そっか、それだと外食中止になっちゃうよね。
More or less. Alright, let's head out.
ういー。
Oh, you're gonna hang out a bit longer, Kujo?
私も帰る。
Well, you can go ahead of us. I still need to pay the bill.
お金。
It's fine, I'll pay for everything.
でもいいからいいから、ここは兄貴にカッコつけさせてやってください。じゃあごちそうさまです。ま、自分で稼いだお金じゃなくてお小遣いですけどね。だっせ。
Hey!
I was about to say, she's a great wingman until she isn't.
I was gonna be like, thank you, wing woman. Nope.
Just kidding.
Oh, shut it.
I sling my bag over my shoulder and take the bill to the register. Kujo exchanges a few words with her coworkers, then she and Sora head out while I pay the bill.
モックだと駅前？
Yeah.
じゃあ駅まで一緒に。みやこ先輩電車通学？自転車だよ。裏に止めてあるから先行ってて。すぐ追いつくから。いいよ、別に急いでないし。ね。
Yeah, we'll be right there.
すぐ買ってくるね。
Close enough. Kujo vanishes down a nearby alley. Sora waves her off, then once Kujo is out of sight, she folds her arms and frowns to herself.
What's wrong?
やっと落ち着いたなーって思いましてね。
You're kidding me. If anything, it's the opposite. We're about to get a whole lot busier.
まあそうなんだけど、こう見えても動揺してたんだよね。わけわかんない家事とか、わけわかんない超能力に突然目覚めたりとか。でもアーティファクトとかユーザーとかさ、わけわかんないことに名前をつけてもらって、やっとそういうもんかって思えたっていうか。ニーヤも同じって分かったし、みやこ先輩って友達、仲間もできたし、目的もできたし、不安っていうか、まあそういうのはなくなってきたかな。
You're a lot more delicate than I thought.
うっさいなあ、小さくないです。
Don't worry. If anything happens, your big, stronger older brother is here to protect you.
うっさい、急に兄貴面すんな。
I try to pat her head, but she slaps my hand away. Where did you go, precious little sister who hugged me right after the fire? Well, if she was always that needy, it'd kind of creep me out.
ごめんなさい、お待たせ。
Kujo reappears with her bike.
よかったらカゴに荷物入れてね。
It's the beginning of the trend.
お、あざーす。新見くんも必要なかったね。
Yeah, shoulder bags are nice like that. Everybody all set?
へーい。
The three of us head toward the station. Sora and Kujo hit it off right away, and before long, I start feeling left out of the conversation. Sora's so shy that it's rare to see her open up to someone like this after only a couple of hours. I admit to being a bit hurt that they're totally ignoring me, but I don't have the guts to butt into a conversation between girls. In the end, we reach the station without me saying a word.
それじゃあ私はここで。またね。
Be careful on your way home.
あ、
Mm-hmm.
じゃあね。また明日。
Kujo swallows whatever she was about to say and hops onto her bike. Wonder what she wanted to say. Still, if she didn't mention it, it probably wasn't too important.
きっとね、みやこ先輩こう言いたかったんだよ。
What was it?
ジャック空いてる。
Seriously?
嘘だよ
You suck.
Why, you little shit.
ーん。モック行くモック。ニーニのおごりで。
I revoke my offer to pay for you. In fact, you better pay for me.
スマイルの分は私が払うよ。
Your smile's worthless. Whatever, let's just go.
へーい。あ、ご飯ニーヤンと食べるってお母さんに電話しないと。
Well, hurry it up or I'll leave you behind.
あ、待ってよ
It's like, how much is my smile worth? $5. Well, that's good. Give me $5.
After eating dinner with Sora, I head back home. I throw my bag onto my bed and pull out my smartphone. Looks like Kujo sent me a message a few minutes ago. Wonder what it's all about. Maybe it's whatever she was trying to say before she left. I shrug off my uniform as I unlock my phone and... stare at the message in shock. Is she for real?
早速アーティファクトを見つけたみたいね。思ったより優秀じゃないの。
I really hate that smile. The space in front of me warps, and the mysterious being from a parallel world, Sophie, appears. I don't have time to deal with her.
ソラだったかしら。あなたの妹。仲間に加えたみたいだけれど、信用できるの？どうも、ああいう騒がしいタイプは苦手なのよね。大事な場面でしくじりそうで。ちょっとかける。あなた聞いてるの？
Can we save it for later? I've got something urgent to deal with here.
後にして。私の話以上に大事なことなんてないでしょ？
Well, seriously, I ain't got time for this shit.
まったく。私の協力者になったという自覚が足らないわね。そもそもあなた自体がイレギュラーで危険な存在であることを。もういいわ。しっかりやりなさいよ。しっかりとね。
With a weary sigh, Sophie vanishes through her interdimensional portal. The whole time, I remain glued to my smartphone. Projected on the LCD screen are these words. This might be presumptuous of me, but may I start cooking dinner for you? I'm worried about your diet. May I start cooking dinner for you? Cooking dinner for you? My mind focuses on those magical words. I know she wrote some other stuff explaining why she wants to do it all, but none of that matters right now. Kujo? Miyako Kujo? She wants to make dinner for me? This can't be real. My hands are trembling. I mean, this is practically like she's asking me out, right? We're practically dating. This is more shocking than finding out people are being turned into stone. More baffling than watching the school engulfed by mysterious flames. More incredible even than finding out that my little sister has superpowers. This is literally the most spectacular thing that has ever happened to me. I have weird priorities. I sit frozen in place, staring fixedly at my phone. Chill out, Kakeru. Gotta play it cool. You can't come on too strong here. Be natural. It takes me a whole 30 minutes before I'm calm enough to reply. Smooth like chunky peanut butter. It's a fine day. A soft breeze caresses my face. Man, what a wonderful morning. Normally the prospect of going to school depresses me, but today I'm fired up and ready to go.
Mia, ohayo.
That's a new one.
What's up?
I find Sora waiting for me at the usual intersection by the station. She gives me an odd look when I greet her.
What's that look for?
いや、笑顔で返されたから気持ち悪って思って。
Did no one ever teach you manners?
なに？そんなに私に会いたかったの？
Maybe eventually?
Hell no, dumbass. What's with that ridiculous bag?
まあ、いろいろとね。
If you say so.
え？
What?
それだけ？
And what?
妹が重い荷物を持ってますよ。
So subtle.
Looking? Not seeing anything important?
じゃなくて！
Like what?
We just dump it out on the ground. There you go, problem solved.
There.
持てよ。
You gotta be kidding.
待ってよ！兄らしく、妹に優しく！
Screw you.
うわ、何この人。うわ、信じらんない。うわ。
You can be such a pain sometimes. Here, hand it over.
え、本当にいいの？
You're in luck. I'm in a great mood today.
私に会えて。鼻で笑いましたよ、この人。
No, that was more like a blatant guffaw.
Just give me your stuff already.
ありがとう。お兄ちゃん大好き。
I frown at her blatant flattery and sling her huge bag over my shoulder. Oh, what's in this thing, rocks?
I'm imagining like you know the hiker packs that like the
Oh, the mountain climbers or whatever
hikers.
from Pokemon?
Yep, exactly. Inside's just like a Geodude. He's not even in the Pokeball.
Just a full Geodude.
Hmm?
Sora pokes my arm and gestures to a girl a little ways away. Oh, her.
もう名物になってるよね、あの逆ハーレム。
It's probably fine, her shirt's still buttoned up.
Feels like there's more guys flocking to her each day.
It's a strange sight. 10 guys surrounding a lone girl. I can't remember when I first saw her like this, but I do remember how troubled she seemed at first by all the attention. I used to feel a little sorry for her, and I even thought of rescuing her, but now...
カバン、揺らさないでくださいましね。お弁当が入っていますから。あら、失礼。簡単に手を握らせるほど気安い女ではございませんの。分をわきまえなさいな。
Since she's walking at a snail's pace, we catch up to her pretty quickly. As we get closer, I hear snippets of her conversation. How do I put this?
すっかり女王様だね。
Yeah, that works.
Remember how she was all meek and stuff at first?
We speed up a little to get off the press as quickly as we can. Once we put some distance between us and the harem queen, Sora turns back with a quizzical look.
ちやほやされると人格変わっちゃうのかな。荷物まで持たせちゃってるよあの人。
Gee, I wonder what that's like.
This coming from you? Really?
ニーヤンは身内じゃん、兄じゃん。他人にはお願いしないよさすがに。
You gotta find yourself a boyfriend so you can make him your pack mule instead.
そうだわ、お兄ちゃんが大好きだから彼氏とかいらないの。
Please don't ever talk like that again.
嘘、今舌打ちした？
I think I figured out why your power doesn't work on me.
何急に？なんだよ。
You annoy me so much that you can't help but stand out.
やめろ、そういうの地味に来るから胸に。だからやめろ。
Man, I really shouldn't get my hopes up for you finding a boyfriend. No way anybody would fall for a tomboy like you.
ニーにも人のこと言えんのかよ。いつもしかめっ面で女子に怖がられてるくせに。お、どうした？なんだその勝ち誇った笑みは。
Don't worry. I'm sure one day you'll find the right person for you, just like I did.
なんだその爽やかキャラ。てか、ニモってなんだ？え、嘘、彼女できたの？ほんとなんだこいつ。もしかしてミャーコ先輩のこと言ってる？付き合ってんの？
We will be soon.
In another branch.
あ、こいつバカだ。どう見ても脈なしでしょうが。
I actually like a response.
Fair.
Say what you want, I won't be deterred.
相手はコロナグループの社長令嬢ですよ。庶民のあなたには釣り合いませんよ。目を覚ましなさい。
Oh, shut up. Maybe you should wait until you've at least made one friend before criticizing me.
いるってば。朝は仕方なくニーニと投稿してあげてるだけ。
How gracious of you.
Oh, so that's how you want to play it? Okay, fine. You can carry your own bag.
お兄ちゃん大好き。
Do I look like Oro to you?
これだから鼻で笑うのやめろ、鼻で笑うの。
We continue our idle banter the rest of the way to school. Spending time with Sora sure is draining. First period goes by, then second period, then third. Man, class is so boring. I am so done with today. The bell can't come soon enough. I while away the hours by rereading Kujo's message over and over. I can't wait for her to come over. It must have taken a lot of courage to offer to come and to cook for a guy at his house. Judging by the tone of her message, she's worried I might not like her. That's the only possible explanation for why she sent such a long message explaining why exactly she wanted to cook for me. From what she said, she has two reasons for offering to cook for me. First, she's worried about my eating habits. Second, this is her way of thanking me for all the help I gave her. I can understand the bit about my diet, but I don't actually recall being all that helpful to Kujo. I guess she's referring to how I covered her when the fire went out of control after she stole the user's artifact. Honestly, that was no big deal. That said, I'm sure as hell not going to tell her that.
そっか。ごめんね、ずうずうしいこと言って。気にしないでおくね。
I could totally see her saying that if I played it down. And if that happened, I'd regret throwing away this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the rest of my days. And so I graciously accepted Kujo's kindness and agreed to let her cook for me. But you know, this is what all virgin dudes starved for companionship are like. During our last break, Kujo stopped me on my way to the restroom.
メッセージの件なんだけど、急にごめんなさい。コンビニのお弁当や外食ばかりで栄養バランスが心配で。 よかったら今日から作らせてもらってもいいかな。
When she asked me again in person, there was no way I could refuse. I played it cool at the time, but I was jumping for joy in my mind. I know I'm a creep, but at least let me have this. So from today on, Kujo will be cooking dinner for me. The hype is real. I steal a glance at Kujo. She's paying attention like a good student. Guess I'm the only one who's a nervous wreck. Wait just a darn minute. Does that mean I'm the only one who sees this as something special? I think back to what Sora said about me and Kujo having zero chemistry. It sucks to admit it, but she might be right. God, I'm not just a creep. I'm also pathetic. First, we had the petrification incident, and then there was the fire. That's one death and one hospitalization for the guy who started the fire. We've got artifacts, superpowers, and beings from a parallel world all popping up. This isn't the time to be getting all giddy over a girl coming to cook for me, but still.
それじゃあ次、九条さん。続きから読んでくれる？はい。
My gaze wanders back to Kujo. I know it's dumb, but I care more about what my classmates thinks of me than the crisis this town is facing. I guess I'm not cut out to be a protagonist. Those are the thoughts that pass through my mind as I listen to Kujo recite from the textbook. Finally, at long last, school ends. I finish up cleaning duty at lightning speed and walk home together with Yoichi.
なんかさ、うちの学校厳しいよね。
It's not like there's a ban on romance or anything.
Oh, yeah?
あんな火事があったからしばらく休校になると思ってたのに、次の日から普通に授業だし。
You know, that is kind of weird.
You know, actually, when you really look at how it worked, it's like there's a fire, it almost burns down stuff, kind of, and then one of the kids dies.
Yeah,
They would probably give you the day off.
you would think so.
Oh, yeah.
I give half-hearted replies. Kujo already messaged me to say, feel free to head home before me. I'll contact you again when I've arrived. I thought we were gonna, like, make a thing out of it. You know, go grocery shopping, walk home, and then eat dinner together. But it appears my delusions were just that. Wait, is Kujo going to eat with me? Or is she only going to make enough for me and not herself? I really got ahead of myself here, didn't I?
なんかさ、今日のかける、間抜けっぽい。
Where the hell did that come from?
I'm the same level of dead I always am, thank you very much.
ぼーっとしてて僕へのツッコミが雑。
Some days I have a lot on my mind, alright?
Yeah, tell me about it.
まあいいけど。じゃあね、また来週。
Yeah, see ya.
Yuichi turns to head to the station while I continue down the street. Kujo likely left school before I did. Meaning right now she's probably at the grocery store. Hold it. Does that mean she's going to be paying for my food too? There's no way I can let her do that. Maybe I should put my foot down and insist we go shopping together. Guess I should ask where she is first.
新見くん。
Well, there we go. That was easy.
Uh-huh.
Just as I pull out my phone, I hear Kujo's voice behind me. She squeezes the brake on her bikes, coming to a halt right next to me. There's no shopping bag in her basket, so I'm assuming she hasn't bought any groceries yet.
I was just about to shoot you a message. I didn't think I'd end up leaving school before you.
実はやっぱり一緒にと思って校門で待っていたのだけれど。
Oh, then you should have said something when I... Oh, I get it.
ちょっと照れくさくて。
She smiles awkwardly. Yeah, if she mentioned in front of Yoichi that she's coming to my place to cook dinner, the whole school would be talking about it in no time. Though, wait. The fact that she thought it was embarrassing means that she at least sees me as a possible romantic interest, right? In other words, there's a chance. No, better not get my hopes up.
Every time he says there's a chance, it just makes me think Dumb and Dumber. What do you want to do? Go to the grocery store first?
一旦お家にお邪魔してもいいかな。キッチンとか見せてもらってもいい？
Nothing.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense you'd need to know what tools you have.
調味料とかも。
Is ketchup a spice?
I have a decent set of cooking utensils and whatnot, but I threw away all my spices.
じゃあ全部揃えないとだね。
How much is that gonna cost? I'll probably have to withdraw some cash.
代金は私が。
Absolutely not. I'll pay.
作らせてって言ったのは私だから、代金は私が。
No, I insist.
いいえ、受け取れません。
We go back and forth like this for a while. But to be honest, even this silly debate makes me feel like we're a couple, so I kind of like it. Taking care to hold back the dopey grin that keeps threatening to spread across my face, I walk home with Kujo. And when we get there, Sora.
When we get there, I'm reminded I'm not on the Cujo route.
あ、おかえり。
Yep.
ソラちゃん。みやこ先輩と一緒だったんだ。こんにちは。お邪魔します。
You don't have to apologize to her. She doesn't live here. Yet.
何もない部屋ですがどうぞ。
Lounging on my bed, Sora grandly gestures for Kujo to take a seat. Wait, why is she in my room?
みや何してんの？まあゆっくりしたまえよ。
Alright.
Does that get added to the list?
I'm gonna have to make so many sprites if this keeps up.
That's actually a pretty good one. I will in a minute. But first, there's something more important to deal with.
みやこ先輩はあれかい？昨日の事件の話しに来たのかい？それもあるんだけど、今日はご飯を作らせてもらえたらなって。ご飯？みやこ先輩が作ってくれるの？
Who said anything about you?
これから定期的にできたらいいなって。外食中心じゃいつか体壊しちゃうかもしれないし、よかったらソラちゃんも一緒に。
Hey, wait, don't...
食べる超食べる。
But it was too late.
頑張って作るね。新見くん、キッチンと冷蔵庫を見てもいい？
Yeah, go ahead.
失礼します。
Kujo walks off into the kitchen. Meanwhile, Sora's grinning from ear to ear. Damn nuisance.
いやー、楽しみだね。まさか先輩の手料理とはね。
You little...
お、なんだいその目は。ゴミを見る目だよ。
You did. Go home now.
いきなり何言ってんのこの人。ここ私の家ですけど。
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's mine, damn it. I'm begging you, just go home.
やだよ。みやこ先輩のご飯食べたいもん。
She went from being wing woman to running interference.
You piece of...
二人っきりになれると思ったが。
Son of a...
残念だったな。私は絶対に帰らんぞ。うわはははは。
You pissed me off so much.
まあまあ待ちたまえよ。怒りを鎮めたまえよ。兄上にとってもいい話であるからして。
What?
食費私が出そう。
What are you scheming at?
Did you steal from Mom and Dad?
正確にはお父さんかお母さんに出してもらおう。
That's exactly the same as us paying for them.
Oh, clever. That way neither of us will have to spend our allowance on food.
Huh.
そう、先輩の分も3人分もらおう。先輩への手間賃代わりにできるし、私たちもハッピー。どうだ？
You sure you can convince them?
まあ任せておけよ、ジョニー。
Who's Johnny? With a confident smile, Sora reaches across my pillow, picks up her phone, and dials our parents' number.
あ、お母さん、私。詐欺じゃないよ。ソラですよ。あなたの娘ですよ。お兄ちゃんがね。違う。帰ってくるとかそういう話じゃなくて。いや違うって聞けよ。聞いて。私の話聞いて。お兄ちゃんのクラスメートの人がね、心配して料理作ってくれることになって、栄養バランス？違う。彼女じゃない。彼氏。お兄ちゃんホモだから。
Well, hey!
そう。でね、食費出してもらってもいい？ 3 人分。そう。材料費あっちに出してもらうわけにはいかないし、お礼ってことで。オッケー、やったー。お兄ちゃんにも伝えとく。はい。彼氏さんにも伝えとく。はーい。
This bitch.
Wow. The holidays are gonna be fun.
オッケーだぜ。
You little gremlin.
いって。
I give Sora a sharp flick on the forehead. She covers her head and staggers backward in an exaggerated fashion.
いったー。何すんの？
What the hell was that about me having a boyfriend?
彼女じゃないし、女友達とか言ってもお母さん絶対面白がるでしょ。ナイスフォローでしょ。
Like hell I'm gonna thank you. You think she's not gonna make fun of me for this?
まあ帰ってきたら詳しく教えなさいって言われたけど、割と真剣な声で。
You are the worst. The absolute worst.
2回も言うなよ。傷つくぞ。いいのか？私傷つくぞ。お取り込み中？
Nah.
大丈夫っすよ。
Looks like Cujo's finished inspecting my kitchen. We cut short our friendly sibling bickering.
Was anything missing?
大丈夫。フライパンもあったし、お鍋もあったし。でも一人分の食器しかないから、ソラちゃんの分も揃えないとだね。じゃあミャーコ先輩の分と2人分買っちゃおう。私？あれ、一緒に食べないの？2人の分だけ作ろうと思っていたんだけど。
Oh no.
一緒に食べようよ。材料費もこっちで持つし。そんな、でもさっきお母さんに電話して許可もらっちゃったから、レシートくれればこっちで出すよって、息子がお世話になっておりますって。でもなんだか申し訳ないし。
No, please, let me. Well, technically, it's my parents, not me. Anyway, let us pay for the food, please. It's the least we can do. Plus, I'd feel terrible if you went to all the trouble of cooking for us and we were the only ones eating.
そう、手間賃ってことでギブアンドテイク。じゃあお言葉に甘えちゃおうかな。よっしゃ、じゃあお皿とか買いに行こう。あと食材も。ハンバーグにしようと思ってるんだけど、どうかな。他に食べたいものある？
That's my favorite.
ハンバーグで。
Seconded.
じゃあ決まりだね。この辺りのスーパーって駅前以外にもある？
I'm not sure actually. There probably are, but I only know the one by the station.
そっか。 少しでも安いところでって思ったんだけれど。いいよそんなの、どうせお母さんが払ってくれるし。ダメだよ、節約は大事。払っていただくならなおさら。
Yeah, but you also think being frugal with your own money is important.
おお、セレブらしからぬ発言が。そうだな、食器も買わなくちゃだし。そうだね、今日は駅前で揃えちゃいましょう。ほいほい、お財布役の私もついていきます。お願いします。それじゃあ新見くん、行ってくるね。
Designated wallet. Hey, wait, I wanna.
新見はお留守番ね。行ってきます。
Hey, wait.
Sora pushes Kujo out through the kitchen, rushes her through the front door, and slams it shut behind him. Damn you, Sora. You knew I wanted to come too. My dream of going shopping with a girl has been shattered by my mischievous little sister. Damn it, she's gonna cockblock me every chance she gets. Well, maybe not every chance. Well, at least I still get to eat Kujo's cooking, and I made sure she won't have to pay for the food. I guess this is good enough for now. I kill some time by surfing the web while I wait for the girls to return. Alright, well, I think we are going to call this first part of episode 2 here. So far, there was more exposition than I was expecting, but I guess it's good if it's been a while since people have gone through episode 1.
Yeah, well, also, I mean, technically, I guess this being its own episode, like, it's linked with the first one, but theoretically, so far, you could play this one and,
True.
you know, figure it out.
Yeah,
You know, even if you hadn't played the first.
yeah, that's very true. You could go into it and you could still get the gist of the story, but I feel like
Yeah.
you'd miss out on some of the nuance about the characters.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, considering that this is mostly focused on Sora, it makes sense that you'd be getting a lot more Sora, which we are.
Yeah. And if they did the fire and everything, then it'd be focused on Kujo.
And then there was just kind of that quick nod on, what's her name?
Oh, why am I forgetting her name?
I mean, I am too,
remember
so
it
it's not just you.
I remember it in episode 3, right?
Haruka.
Yeah.
Haruka, that's right. I don't know why, for some reason I can't remember Kosaka, and I think it's because the main character's Kakeru, and then there's also Kujo,
Yeah.
and that's just too many Ks. So my brain's just flushing that bit of information.
I remember her more next time because she's episode 3.
Right. That makes sense. I do wonder how much we're actually going to find out in this episode.
Probably a lot. Or at least a lot more than last time.
I would think so. And with it more focused on Sora, I'm assuming there's going to be a lot more emphasis with her powers. I mean, there's no way... It kind of seems like things have sort of run parallel to the previous branch, but not nearly the same. Which is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think we've really hit the heavy divergence point yet, but we're actually getting to see the reveal of Sora's power versus the last time where it was just like, oh, by the way, Sora also is a user, surprise!
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool. I guess maybe we'll get the same sort of thing, well, maybe not exactly the same with episodes 3 and 4, but something similar. I'm really curious.
Actually, yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah, because we don't have the same kind of closeness. I mean, Haruka goes to our school, but she's a year older, and then Yuki is a completely different school, or in a completely different school. That one's going to be very interesting, especially with her behavior.
Actually, both of them will be when you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because actually, these two link very easily.
Oh yeah, they do.
Because you're already a crew of 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe by the end of this episode, it will be a crew of 5 people, and then that's like the start point.
Or, wouldn't it be incredible if the entirety of episode 3 was just Kakeru becoming a thrall of Haruka?
That would be.
It would be a great twist, just, oh, surprise, in this branch, he became completely obsessed with her, thanks to her power, and that's just what happens.
That would be amazing.
He's her special boy. All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. Or part. Whatever. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.